That man, his hands are so fast. I mean, he has a lot of pop behind his punches. And I mean, it was an honor, just being able, to finish off.
This is Ryan. This is Ryan. You're going to see Ryan. This is going to be Ryan. And you're going to say, man, he looks good. His weight is good. And his strength is unbelievable.
Mario Barrios left shook after Ryan Garcia drops Canelo in sparring. This revelation has sent shockwaves through the boxing world, and it's easy to see why Barrios is rattled. Witnessing Garcia's precision and power firsthand against a legend like Canelo instantly elevates his threat level. The confidence, the timing, the explosiveness, it's clear that Ryan is not just in form, he's in a whole new league. And Barrios knows he's stepping into a real storm.
Ryan has always been a fighter who's never been scared to take risks.
Ryan Garcia's performance against Canelo in sparring has Barrios sweating bullets before even stepping in the ring. It wasn't just power, it was the mind behind every punch, the perfect timing, and flawless strategy that made Canelo look unsettled. Garcia is proving he's not just explosive, he's calculating, adaptive, and dangerous. Any fighter facing him now knows this isn't a typical challenge, it's a full-on storm waiting to be unleashed.
He couldn't go more than 5 pounds. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. In sparring, he couldn't do that. He had to really pace himself. And what did it was that
Canelo Alvarez, speaking after sparring with Ryan Garcia, only reinforces the fear Garcia is instilling in the boxing world. Facing a fighter who dropped him in training has to shake any competitor, and Barrios is no exception. Ryan isn't just hitting hard, he's proving his punches carry real consequences, and his precision, speed, and timing make him an unpredictable threat. The psychological edge is already in Garcia's corner.
I'm surprised, but I'm not, because I know the talent Ryan has.
David Benavidez highlights that Ryan Garcia is evolving with every session. His sparring isn't just practice, it's an experiment in dominance, refining both offense and defense. By the time he steps into the ring with Barrios, he'll be sharper, smarter, and more unpredictable. Garcia's ability to adjust and reinvent himself makes him a nightmare matchup. He's not the same fighter every fight, and that keeps opponents constantly on edge.
He's going to change a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff he's probably going to look different his next fight. Defensively. Offensively, he's probably going to be great, but defensively, he's probably going to do a little bit different stuff.
Derek Chisora cuts through the hype, reminding everyone that sparring doesn't equal real danger. Ryan Garcia's ability to dominate Canelo in the gym is impressive, but the true test is how he performs under pressure. Still, this dominance sends a clear warning to Barrios. Garcia isn't just flashy, he's learning, adapting, and mentally preparing for battle. Every sparring session builds a psychological edge that's hard to shake.
You're there to learn, so the guy you knocked out in sparring, he's understanding, okay, I did this silly move, that's how I got knocked out. So I'm going to have to stop doing these silly moves so I don't get knocked out. So when people come out and say, oh, I've knocked out in sparring, I stopped doing sparring. But
Ryan Garcia isn't just stepping into the ring for belts, he's fighting for his legacy. Every jab, every hook, every strategy is about proving who he truly is as a fighter. This fight carries weight beyond titles. It's about defining his place in boxing history. Garcia's focus, hunger, and mindset make him a relentless force. Barrios knows he's up against someone who's mentally and physically primed for greatness.
What makes this fight so special for you, being that it's not for a world title? Is it the legacy, the attention, the money?
It's the legacy. For me, this is a legacy fight. If there was titles on here, everybody would be saying, man, this is for whatever. You know what I mean? Titles are titles, but this is really a world title fight for me.
Andy Ruiz makes it clear, Ryan Garcia is the favorite in skill and opportunity. This isn't just another fight, it's his shot at cementing world champion status. Garcia's speed, precision, and adaptability give him an undeniable edge, and his focus is unmatched. Barrios may bring experience, but Garcia's hunger and calculated aggression make him a threat that few can truly prepare for.
Hey, who do you think is gonna win in the fight, Ryan Garcia or Mario Barrios?
I think Ryan Garcia, bro. Yeah, he's really good, and I think this is his chance. You know, I hope he's working hard because
he is, bro.
Yeah,
he is.
okay. Because this is his chance to be a world champion.
Joe Rogan breaks down the lethal weapon Ryan Garcia carries. His left hook isn't just powerful, it's unpredictable and devastating. The combination of speed, angles, and timing makes it nearly impossible to defend against. Fighters like Barrios must respect it or face serious consequences. Garcia's precision and explosiveness turn every punch into a calculated threat, making him one of the most dangerous offensive fighters in the division right now.
This one thing that's so, like, Ryan Garcia has this nasty left hook. It's the
This kid is super fast.
Yeah, it's a crazy left hook. It's so goddamn good. It's so much better than most people's that everybody who fights him doesn't understand what he can do until he does it.
Fast, powerful. Both.
Fast, powerful, distance management, angles that it comes from. It comes up, it comes around. It just hits you faster than you know it's supposed to get there.
Mikey Garcia nails the truth. This fight hinges entirely on which Ryan shows up. If Garcia comes in explosive, lightning fast, and in total control, he's almost unstoppable. A true champion in every sense. But Barrios isn't an easy opponent. His experience and tactical smarts can exploit any lapse in focus. This fight becomes a chess match of speed, power, and decision-making. Ryan's mental and physical readiness will dictate the outcome. It's not just talent, it's timing, focus, and execution. The edge is clear if he's locked in, but Barrios has the tools to capitalize on anything less than perfection.
Difficult decision because it depends on what Ryan shows up. If the explosive, fast, and strong Ryan shows up, he's got a really good chance.
He's got it. He's the champion.
However, if
Barrios got the belt,
Mario Barrios uses his experience, which he has, and we see the Ryan that fought Rolly, for example, then Barrios would win.
Okay, so
it kind of falls on Ryan, which Ryan shows up to fight.
If Ryan's on his game, you got Ryan?
I got Ryan.
Hey, you're a class act. Good luck on that. Hopefully, I think you're going to get into the...
The Wade concept perfectly explains Garcia's defensive brilliance. Every movement is calculated. He mirrors his opponent, controls distance, and punishes even the smallest mistake. This isn't sloppy sparring, it's precision boxing. Opponents can't overcommit or rush because Ryan's lead hand keeps them in check, neutralizing aggression while setting up counters. It's a masterclass in tactical awareness, showcasing a fighter who doesn't rely solely on power, but intelligence and timing. Against Barrios, this defensive IQ could be the difference between surviving and dominating. Every misstep from Mario will be met with lightning-fast retaliation, proving Ryan's preparation is next level.
Frame with his lead hand, keep the distance, which he does such a good job of. If you move forward, he moves back. You cut an angle, he cuts an angle, right? He just mirrors what you do. And the moment you make a mistake or overcommit, he touches you with the lead hand, that's first.
Jeff Mayweather sums it up. Both fighters carry serious power, but speed and timing give Ryan a subtle edge. The fight isn't a guaranteed win. It's a test of which version of Ryan shows up. Will it be the explosive, precise, and calculated Garcia, or a less focused version vulnerable to Barrios' experience and strength? In matchups like this, milliseconds and mental sharpness decide everything. Ryan's ability to blend speed with power while staying unpredictable makes him a formidable threat. Barrios is no pushover, but Garcia's combination of athleticism and strategic instinct could tip the balance entirely.
Both guys can punch. I think Ryan's a little faster and might punch a little harder, I'm not sure, but so that makes it a pretty much an even fight. But like I said, but Ryan Garcia, which Ryan is going to show up on fight?
Oscar De La Hoya captures the stakes perfectly. A victory for Ryan isn't just another win, it's historic. Beating Barrios would be a feat even legends like Pacquiao couldn't achieve at this stage. Ryan's journey to a world title has been long, and this fight represents the culmination of years of hard work, skill refinement, and mental growth. It's a true test of resilience, adaptability, and champion-level execution. Barrios brings danger and experience, but Ryan has the tools, timing, and hunger to etch his name in history. This matchup is about legacy, opportunity, and proving who truly belongs at the top.
No, I actually have to commend, Barrios and Ryan, and if, making that fight. Yeah, it'll be a special fight. I mean, imagine Ryan beating Barrios, something that Pacquiao couldn't do, or or an older Pacquiao couldn't do. You know, it would be a big accomplishment for Ryan. Finally becoming a world champion after all these years. Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting because it's not an easy fight, and then again, Ryan can really show the world, you know, what he's made of.
Showbiz the adult hits the nail on the head. Ryan Garcia's hunger and mentality are on an entirely different level this time around. Every fight has its story, but this one feels personal, and Ryan is channeling that energy into an intense, focused camp. The live streams, social media distractions, and public appearances could have been a concern, yet he seems sharper, leaner, and mentally locked in. On the flip side, Mario Barrios is staying calm and stoic, keeping his emotions hidden while calling out Garcia. That tension alone fuels the fire for both fighters, creating a high-stakes psychological battle even before stepping in the ring. Ryan's explosiveness, combined with this newfound hunger, could overwhelm Barrios early, but the challenge is real. Barrios isn't easily intimidated, making this clash a true test of skill and willpower.
I personally think that Ryan Garcia is just trying to find any motivation to be even more hungry for this fight. His mentality is totally different for this fight, and he's in great shape. I've been worried, to be honest. I've been worried with all of the live streams and all of the kick lives and all the shit. So I've been worried about that. But he just seems just hungry, right? But Mario Barrios was stoic, as always, and he was very serious, calling Ryan Garcia.
Duke McKenzie gives crucial context about sparring dynamics, and it's vital to understand this when evaluating Garcia's performance. Sparring partners aren't opponents. They follow strict instructions to push selectively while protecting their charges. This means the clean, devastating counters and big. Moments we see in sparring are often designed for controlled impact. Garcia's knockouts in these sessions show skill, timing, and explosiveness, but they don't always reflect an opponent's full resistance. Barrios' camp knows this too, which adds another layer of intrigue. Can Garcia translate this sparring dominance into a real fight scenario under pressure? McKenzie's insight emphasizes that while sparring hype is impressive, the mental and physical demands of a real fight are exponentially higher. Garcia's challenge will be to replicate his precision and power against a motivated, experienced opponent like Barrios.
Partners for a reason. When you bring in a sparring partner, they're under orders. And if they're under orders in this particular fight, then these sparring partners have been told under no uncertain terms to go easy. Go through the motions. Don't try and put it.
Floyd Mayweather emphasizes the core purpose of a boxing gym: growth, learning, and mastery. Sparring and training aren't just about winning rounds. They're about understanding timing, distance, and opponent tendencies. Ryan Garcia has shown flashes of brilliance in sparring, and Mayweather's perspective explains why this matters. It's the accumulation of small, precise lessons that translate into championship-level performance. For Garcia, every jab, every counter, and every movement is a step toward refining instincts and increasing fight IQ. Meanwhile, Barrios is absorbing his own lessons, ensuring he enters the ring strategically prepared. Mayweather highlights that the gym is the mental and physical battlefield, shaping fighters far beyond the sparring sessions themselves. This mindset could be what separates a hungry, prepared Garcia from a fighter who relies on talent alone.
Boxing gym, you're there to learn. It's a learning experience. You know, I'm not in the gym. When I'm in the gym a lot of times, I'm there to grow and to get better and help guys.
Mario Barrios' comments show confidence tempered with caution. He knows he's in his prime, which could give him a physical and tactical advantage, but he's fully aware of the wild card Ryan Garcia represents. Ryan's evolution across weight classes, increased speed, and knockout power make him unpredictable, and Barrios understands that any lapse in focus could be exploited. His acknowledgement that it depends on what Ryan shows up shows respect and a measured approach. He's preparing for multiple scenarios, not just relying on past performances. This mindset is critical, as Barrios needs to balance aggression with caution. His prime condition and preparation could neutralize Garcia's explosiveness if he executes correctly. But Ryan's hunger and technical skill ensure this fight remains wide open. Barrios' strategic planning versus Garcia's raw power and evolution sets the stage for a thrilling showdown.
I feel like, I'm definitely in my prime at this division. I think, that's something that, can benefit me, in the fight.
Do you think he's different than the guy we saw at 135 and 140?
It's hard to say, like he said himself, right? It depends on what Ryan shows up. I just know, I'm getting ready, to fight, a focused Ryan.
The Wade Plemeni's highlights one of the most intriguing dynamics of this fight, Ryan Garcia's left hook. It's his signature weapon, but also a vulnerability, a double-edged sword that can either end the fight or leave him open. Barrios is a dangerous counterpuncher with serious power, and he's highly motivated to prove himself, making him a threat to anyone. Underestimating him. This fight demands precision from Garcia. Hesitation could be fatal. He must blend aggression with awareness, leveraging his speed and skill without overexposing himself. Both fighters bring explosive power and determination, and the first few exchanges could dictate momentum. This is a clash where mental toughness and split-second decision-making are just as important as physical prowess, making the matchup unpredictable and high stakes for fans on both sides.
And the way Ryan punches, and by the way, the way Barrios punches, Barrios got some power on him too. Don't get it mistaken, and we know Ryan, that left hook has been his kryptonite. He can get clipped, he can get dropped. Part of the reason we like the way he fights, because he's in there to gunsling a little bit, but he can't come out hesitant like he did versus Rolly and just get steamrolled, because Barrios is looking to prove a lot too. You know what I'm saying? Barrios is coming off 2 split draws, or 1 majority draw and a split draw, to somehow keep his belt.
Shakur Stevenson's assessment is brutally honest. Ryan Garcia's previous lapses in focus were concerning, but his current mindset shows serious change. Selling a fight is one thing, but coming in with full focus is another. Stevenson recognizes that if Garcia enters fully prepared, his speed, precision, and explosive left hook could lead to a decisive knockout. Focus is the hidden weapon here. Even the most talented fighter cannot win without mental sharpness and preparation. Barrios brings power and experience, but a locked-in, highly motivated Garcia poses an entirely different threat. Stevenson's insight emphasizes that the fight isn't just about physicality, it's about mentality, timing, and execution. Ryan's renewed focus might just tip the scales in his favor, setting the stage for a spectacular and potentially fight-ending performance.
I kind of think that he's not focused. I don't think that he really took the fight serious. It seemed like he was more so focused on selling the fight than actually working and making sure that he's coming 100% ready for the...
Shakur praises Barrios' mindset, and rightly so. Mental preparation often decides fights at this level. Barrios' focus, discipline, and seriousness about this matchup make him a formidable opponent, even against a hyped and talented fighter like Ryan Garcia. A fighter entering 100% prepared can punish even the smallest mistake, turning technical skill into devastating opportunity. Barrios' seriousness signals he won't be intimidated by Garcia's fame or hype. He's ready to execute his game plan, absorb pressure, and respond strategically. This clash is as much about mentality as physicality. Garcia's explosiveness must be combined with mental sharpness, while Barrios' preparation could nullify that edge. Stevenson's insight underlines the high stakes. This isn't just about skill. It's a psychological battle where preparation, hunger, and focus are equally crucial to determining the outcome of the fight.
It's going to be dangerous just because of the fact that you got a guy that's coming in and he's probably taking it a lot more serious than you. He's going to come in 100% prepared.
The stakes couldn't be higher in this clash. Ryan Garcia's speed, precision, and knockout power are fully dialed in, but Mario Barrios' experience, strength, and focus make him an equally dangerous threat. One moment of hesitation could change everything, and the first few exchanges will set the tone. Will Garcia's hunger and explosiveness overwhelm Barrios, or will Barrios' preparation and resilience shock the world? This fight is as much mental as physical, and every punch counts. Are you backing Ryan Garcia to dominate, or do you see Mario Barrios pulling off the upset? Drop your thoughts below and join the debate.